Hey yo, bitch, what it is? It's your boy Major Woo.
You already know, yo. It's your boy Be Real.
Tron the Dawn. And this is Blazing Topics.
Coming at you live
from the 305 to the 904. From the 904 to the 305. We live. We on your ass. This what it is. What it do? Fuck wrong with you?
Hey. I think you should go ahead and let them people know, man.
Let them people know. Like and motherfucking subscribe, bitch. And guess what, man? I'm ready this shit today because I'm in the motherfucking middle. You know, I'm in the middle. Bitch, I'm in the middle today. I'm running this shit. Big dog shit. We stepping through.
Big soldier.
Big soldier.
Bow.
Bow. Bow. Bow. Bow.
Stop.
Stop.
Oh, man. That's the Matrix.
This nigga shooting a musket. Fuck you talk about? You love that face. Bow. That bitch. Hold on. Bow. What the fuck? Hey, man. God damn. Hey, man. We back with another one, man. How y'all doing today, man? Hey, man. You know, it's your boy Major. Hey, glad.
Hey, listen,
but not though.
Oh, we passing them hoes. Hey,
we passing them
hoes. Okay.
Yeah,
listen, man. My dog. My dog gonna run the show today. You gotta say he gonna run the show. He gonna let y'all know this. I'm running this shit today. See, I'm not in the middle looking ass.
He not in the middle. We can all run this shit. He might be in the middle next week though. I hope y'all like my peak jacket also. Feeling very peach. But nah, man, we gonna dive into it, man, with our first motherfucking topic. This motherfucker Bill Cosby got out, man. But Bill Cosby.
Bill on the loose.
Bill
on the loose.
Okay.
Bill on the loose.
Okay.
Bill on the
Bill on the
loose.
I'm a
Jello pop. Jello pop.
That's what she want.
Jello pop.
That's what she want.
Bill on
That's what she want.
Bill on
That's what she want.
And
we lit this. And listen, man, we lit as hell. You can already see we are high as a fucking bird.
Definitely.
We are lit. And you know, shit. But for real though, man, how y'all think R. Kelly feel about Bill Cosby getting out? That shit crazy though. Like,
I feel like you should take this down real quick.
Okay.
All right. Now, you said, how do you feel about Bill Cosby?
Yeah, how you feel about that?
I kind of feel like, you know, I don't really know, man. It's kind of like, of course, I'm happy for the man. Of course, Bill is out. But then it's kind of like, damn, was he really supposed to go in? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn,
look. I don't care nobody say my dog Bill didn't do it. You feel me?
I kind of feel like that too a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he did it. It had nothing to do with him. They just coming after my dog. You know, it's funny because I feel like I ain't gonna cap. I felt like he did it to an extent and they kind of brushed it to the side. Because at that time, he was at the height of everything. And he was America's dad. Yeah. Like he was America's dad. So they pushed that bit to the side and they were like, alright, we gonna brush that under the carpet because you know you make a little money, you rub your fingers with the right people, you good. Shit, I guess he motherfucking when he went to go buy NBC, a part of NBC, they was like, oh fuck no, you got this shit. They pulled the carpet back. They was like, look at all this shit. We swept it under, but it's still here. Shit's still here. So they're like, nah, we can't have you on our board. We ain't fucking with that. Ain't none of that. So they brought that shit back to life.
Hey man, I think I can't feel about that shit though.
Like that for real.
He didn't have the same conversation.
He did.
Told his ass denied.
I don't think. Yeah, that shit crazy though. Bill is out.
I just got this.
Bill is looking.
I was talking, bro.
We know.
Hey, but nah. And listen, on some real shit, I don't even think Bill Cosby really had to do an interview. You get what I'm saying? Because R. Kelly he did that interview. Like his life was on the line, y'all.
Yeah, he was like, you know why?
Not know how to hog tie nobody.
You know why? You know why though? Because he did this before. He makes it so everybody likes him.
You feel me? I mean, but it's not us to like. I know our judgment ain't gonna help you. Like we can like we fuck with his music. We don't give a. Hey, listen, I don't give a fuck. I'm a blast Miss Mark Kelly. This the remix to Ignition. Hot and fresh out the kitchen.
Hey.
Mama rolling that body, got every man in here wishing. Sipping on coke and rum.
Hey.
I like so what I'm drawing. It's a freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. He's like, I don't give a fuck what you think.
He's at trapped in the closet right now. So he's at trapped in the closet right now.
Copyright, but that shit was
yeah, that shit that was copyright.
He was the hey, y'all see that thing like when they said about they let R. Kelly out when you go to his concert?
Well, I ain't go to this concert before.
Yeah, I ain't really a concert type of person.
You know what? I would though. It depends on who it is. Like, it gotta be somebody lit. Like, I gotta go to a Travis or a motherfucking Future, Drake. Like, somebody who on the stage upturned. Like,
So Bruno Mars.
I'll take Bruno Mars shit. I
feel like Bruno Mars is a great performer.
Because he be out that bitch killing
He
it.
a great
That year he
performer.
did the Super Bowl, I was like, damn, well, I didn't know you had that in you.
But yeah, that was it. But I ain't do it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not that type of man. I can't do it. But like I said, go there. But yeah, I think I think it's crazy that Bill out and on the fact that it was it?
No, this one was
something wrong with the
that
due
one
process.
from me. I need that
Yeah,
one back.
some of the evidence was obstructed, or he had something was with the juror, or some shit like that. So
It's kind of like damn.
One of the jurors was a rape victim, so they feel like she had biased opinions.
see, and that's crazy because they probably had that set up. Like, all right, we know they knew the opposing side knew. Oh, she's a victim. This shit, all you gotta do is do a little time, and to make it feel like you served a little justice for what you did, and then we gonna drop that bomb on their ass, and they gonna be like, damn, we got to throw the whole case out. So I feel like they did that shit on some little
shit crazy,
sneaky,
bro.
yeah, like they be having little back doors and shit like that,
shit
bro. Like
crazy,
that shit be crazy, bro.
That shit
Like
crazy.
people don't notice. Like yeah,
This is a little off. But speaking of back doors, right? Did y'all ever see that thing on Netflix where the dude was getting in the kids in the colleges? It was called The Side Door. So the nigga said you had a front door, which is like the normal way to get into the colleges, like how everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the back door. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was like loans. It was like
faking your SATs and shit like that.
No, it was like you give the school like what was it, like not grant money. It was just like if you give them a large amount of money, you get what I'm saying, kind of like rub elbows a little bit there, look out for you. That was the back door. But he had a side door where his was cheaper than the back door. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And his was a little more guaranteed, bro. I was like, what?
Yeah.
He was locked in with the coaches and all. They was getting in on some scholarship type sports thing, and they was just sliding. He was getting them in. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I got it out the back door.
That at the back door. Like, so in that case, do you think he's a bad guy, or that he'll be like a what they call him? Damn, I can't think of it.
Oh no, but I feel like it ain't fair. You get what I'm saying? 'Cause like it's only a privilege that go to people with money. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, I guess if it's a system and you find a way to cheat it, then
Shit,
he got his fair share.
Look at Trump.
But
You feel me? We just gotta educate ourselves more. You feel me? That's all it really is.
that's true.
We gotta educate ourselves more.
Yeah,
That's our fault for
speaking-
not knowing that shit.
Speaking on educating
Yeah,
ourselves
but-
more. We know we way behind. We way behind, but we finna touch a nerve with some people with this one. Because we finna drive into this Juneteenth shit, and I call it shit. Cause it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. Like for those who don't know, Juneteenth is it was a date that the rebellion states that was still doing slavery finally gave in, and they said, all right, we ain't gonna do slavery. And that's when they came up with segregation. You little smart wannabe bitches. So
Hey, listen.
yeah,
Dumb it down.
yeah,
Slaves did OT work,
OT.
so they were supposed to be free, but
what-
they was
free.
not.
It was not.
They was still out there.
working
And
in this.
I can't remember. It was a marshal, somebody important went out there, and he was basically like, "What are y'all niggas doing? Like, why is y'all supposed to be free?" You know what I'm saying? And it was like, "What the fuck? We ain't know da da da." And that's kind of it's just the
That's-
dumbed down
that's-
version, I guess.
But
You know what I'm saying?
they gave us finally gave us a day to celebrate it, a federal day to celebrate it, an actual day. We mark it on our calendars, it's on calendars and shit, but it's not a day that everybody is like, oh,
Like
it's
Columbus.
Juneteenth. Yeah, it's Juneteenth coming up. People will celebrate some off shit like Columbus Day, Labor Day before. Like people didn't really know what it was, and the night that they gave us a federal holiday for it, after all this bullshit, shit that didn't happen. Like, all right, so in my opinion,
Yeah.
they gave us this day as a federal holiday, for blacks to just be like it was some numbing cream because they gave the Asians a hate crime bill. So it sparked certain nerves to certain people when you gave them a whole bill and you just gave us a day to celebrate. Like, we've been the one who've been way
Give us
more
some
oppressed
breaks,
than,
a
you know,
little
give
something.
us something like
A
that.
little
You ain't
something.
give us nothing like that. You gave us a day. We got a month. But y'all done took over the money, made it propaganda, and y'all getting money off of it now. Like,
That's
it
it.
ain't really nothing now.
And then my thing is, you get what I'm saying? I'm with that too. I really don't feel like the holiday is something that we really need. You get what I'm saying? Like you said, it's a nice massage, but like, I mean, I'm black. And I didn't know that we were celebrating it. So how
Hey,
just go to a federal
watch
holiday?
this.
Like, what happened to the progression? Where did I
Hey.
miss it? You get what I'm saying?
Alright, look, I'm about to fuck y'all heads up. Honestly, I'm happy they had a month, the holiday, all that. You know why? Because they're never gonna forget about it. You feel me?
That's true.
Every year they gotta put this in the calendar. So every year we have to educate the young ones on it.
You want to know
You feel
something?
me?
It
I
was
respect
always
We have to
in the-
remember that shit so we don't repeat
It
it.
was always in the calendar in small letters on the 19th. Because you
I
know what
respect
else is
that.
on them calendars? You'll see a little full moon. You'll see the crescent. In certain calendars, you will see that Juneteenth. And you'll just be like, fuck it's Juneteenth. And you'll just scroll past it. But you'll be like, oh shit, on the 27th, it's a full moon. Like, what the fuck?
I
Like,
didn't even know it. I didn't even know it was in the calendar.
yeah, it's on certain
I
calendars.
didn't even
Juneteenth
know.
is on certain
Wait,
calendars.
this is the part that really get me, right? When they were signing the Juneteenth and made it official, all those black people that was up there with Biden, who are they? And who do they be talking to? Because it ain't no way y'all was all happy and agree with that. But then,
But
ain't gonna get nothing else like
And then it's
where y'all
crazy
people?
because
Where y'all come from?
it took a few racial slurs, a few death comments for no disrespect to the Asians, no disrespect. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing them at all. I'm bashing the government. I'm bashing them. The people behind. Yeah, I'm bashing the government. I'm not bashing Asian people.
We don't feel like they should be hating on.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
because they do. They also do a lot
I
for
ain't gonna
us.
say that.
Like, you know, I ain't gonna say it like that. I'm just saying, as the government, they gave them a whole bill, and then after a few racial slurs, after the Jeremy Lin incident, after that, but what about after George Floyd and all that, all the cop killings? What about why we ain't getting no shit after that? It took us to the day of Juneteenth for them to be like, all right, yeah, we gonna get to, and it's been on the calendar. It's just taken now. Why now? That's just the question. Like,
Yeah.
that's all.
I mean, shoot.
That shit
You know
kinda
why?
crazy. But
I feel like they trying to rectify it in a sense. You feel me? The racism shit. They like I ain't trying to find nothing about it. They gonna put it in your face now. They putting it in your face. The same way that the whole Pride movement thing is. They're putting it in your face. You don't have no choice but to accept it because you have to deal with it every day.
I kind of feel like that slavery notion, as a black person that grew up African American, whatever. I feel like they always kind of like that was always the start of our history in a sense. You get what I'm saying?
And you're right,
Like,
and it's not.
It started with slavery, like every time.
It didn't start as slavery.
You get what I'm saying?
We were
Like,
gods
come on.
and kings
You know what I'm
and
saying? We don't be knowing about none of that until
Yeah,
until
you gotta dive into it. That's it. And another sensitive topic is like, should we have stayed, segregated? It's like it's a very sensitive topic.
Shit. Honestly, in a sense, we still are most times. Think about this. right now where we at? Is it more white people or black people over here in this neighborhood?
It's more black people, but at the same time, it's like we ain't just talking about like that. We're talking about like, all right, so
Restaurants and everything.
no, like the black, not even restaurants. It's like, all right, black schools, black hospitals, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Black libraries. See, we have African American history books in our library. We ain't got all that extra how to do this, the dummy, how to dummy shit like that. You know, shit like that in the library. We ain't got that. We got our African American history that we actually need to learn about, and then in the black schools, that's what they teach.
I feel you.
And to a certain point, like, all right, restaurants can be integrated. Yeah, restaurants, you know, stores and shit like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just they should have theirs and we should have ours. That's how I see it.
Can I be real with you? Look, all right, and I'm finna keep it real with you. Now, I'm looking at this from an even playing field. I'm not looking at it from a black or white perspective.
Right.
Okay? But I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it from this way. I feel like since we are all Americans, we should learn American history, and that's kind of what we learn. You feel me? Now, if we was in Africa or something like that, we should learn African history.
I feel you.
You don't feel like your ties?
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
Sorts?
You're right, but I feel like we should all search that ourselves.
I feel you.
So you
feel
okay?
Like
so you
make that,
general knowledge,
your,
just give you the general knowledge.
That's yours, so you got to do that on your time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's honestly how I feel about it.
Okay, I get you.
I can see that.
I can see that too. Yeah, I can see that too.
I can definitely see.
But that's why I say that. Look. I'm gonna touch it back on something I said earlier. That's why we gotta teach the young ones early. You feel me? We gotta teach them.
We gotta implant it in them early.
You feel me?
That's true.
That's something that need to be learned at the house.
Yeah. And I think a lot of things got to be taught at the house. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of kids come out of public school and just be like, you know, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, oh shit.
And
like,
a lot of people,
crazy,
it's funny because it stems from like the parents and shit like that, because they the whole time through public school they kind of cradled them a little bit, so they ain't even got their feet on the ground unless some shit, you know.
Hey, I mean,
shit. I went to ball.
I went to ball.
I went to ball.
I'm not your road.
I was lit.
I'm not your road.
But it was. Your people taught you early how to stand on your 10 feet regardless,
right?
Without them being there, right?
You're right.
Your people taught you the same thing. My people taught me the same thing. Not everybody teaches their kids that. Everybody be like, all right, you know, I'ma just, you know, I got them. I'ma hold on to them until they're ready to go. Nah, like birds, bitch. We gotta push you out of there. You gotta fly. You gotta get your shit together early. Cause the world is crazy nowadays, and kids don't be knowing that. And they just be behind the game, just you know.
Think it's a game.
Thinking life is a game, and then they get out here and it's like they fall face first, and they be like, well, damn, I wasn't ready for this.
So in other words, they should be taught more shit. In school, like life skills.
Yeah,
more life skills.
I feel like this place should be taught more life skills.
Because I wasn't taught how to. Well, probably was taught a little bit. We had a dab of, you know, a little bit of financial things, but you know, we ain't have.
He didn't pay attention because I learned how to balance the checkbook and everything.
We're not in Mr. Mr. Griffin, Coach Griffin.
No, I was talking about Miss Austin name, Miss Jones down there on 8 Wing.
I ain't have Miss Jones.
The one that was over the whole Vostok thing.
See that why? Cause
he wasn't. I wasn't in her classes. You know, only to perceive.
I don't even think I had those. I don't even know.
We had a bank in the school. Shit.
I know about financials. We had economics class.
We had that too.
Did you take the economics class?
Yeah, I took it.
Man, that was an elective and it was easy as fuck. Tell me I'm lying.
Shit. It wasn't hard.
That was an elective.
I mean, and then I feel like it should kind of be like.
It's not an elective, but it's easy as fuck.
I feel like you should come out with a skill. I think they need to teach more skills.
Yeah, skills. Because you remember at certain schools, they used to have workshop, culinary. They got. I think they got culinary at Rings and shit like that.
We had a whole kitchen.
Yeah.
Wait.
But that we wasn't. We didn't have culinary classes.
I know, but we had a whole kitchen, the washer and dryers, all that. You remember that stuff?
I remember that. But yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
it was like
in the kitchen for what?
in the
Bro,
cafeteria.
it was set up so you could learn how to use the shit.
But we ain't never had that class.
Never.
It was like certain.
No,
I
we
think
never had the
certain
class,
certain
though.
schools
'Cause I
like
had
chose their electives like
Yeah,
certain,
I gotta choose mine.
yeah,
sometimes.
like not
'Cause
no
they
the
feel like
school
we-
itself
fill
like
up.
they gonna teach culinary because we got a culinary teacher. We gonna hire a culinary teacher, and some was like nah, like we got ROTC that shit. So
Yeah.
it was like we ain't gonna do culinary. We got ROTC here, so. And I thought it was like that, right?
I don't know,
How
but
about
they
that?
had the whole setup for the shit.
That made me feel like Parker had some money, but we had culinary and we had ROTC. Yes, sir. Could get up.
We had the Marines. Who y'all had? Army, probably.
I'd be lying if I told you, but I really want to probably say the Navy. That's what I'm thinking, but that's what I think it was. I wasn't into it.
So, you know,
Like,
but yeah, though we wasn't trying to touch a nerve to no Asians or no hate to no one. We was just touching on a topic that we was just we was all pondering about. We talk about it in the game chat before we brought it to which we ain't
to
gonna
the world,
yeah.
to the world.
But yeah, let us know in the comments. Let us know how you feel about it. Shit.
Hey, listen. You know what I need to let them know though?
What?
How do y'all feel about CP4?
I was just finna go there. I was just finna go there.
Oh,
I was just finna go there. But yeah, CP3, that boy and the Suns are in the finals.
CP4.
They are in the finals for the first time out of his illustrious 16, 18 year career. Out of 18 years.
18?
Yes.
Damn.
18.
18? Damn. He's still
24.
playing at a high level though right now.
Yeah, he dropped 41 in game 7. In game
Boy,
6.
Patrick was mad. That boy Patrick Beverly was mad.
Yeah, he pushed the shit out of his ass.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Patrick Beverly was talking shit the whole game.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I fuck with Chris Paul, but I really feel like he a bitch on the court. Like
He be mad.
talking about Chris Paul
he
doing
be-
some crazy shit. That I feel like he one
Why?
of those sneaky niggas that like.
He'll
gotta
do little
watch that nigga.
conniving shit to make you mad.
Yeah, man. I heard he
come
like
on,
one
now
of
stop
those sneaky
playing.
players, man. Like you gotta kind of
Like he throw the shots, he be holding his shots and shit like that. But like, man,
He
let
be
me go
real down
wrap
there,
you up while y'all down low. Like, man, come on, man.
catch this shit out here. I'm like, damn. CP.
And then that flop he did against DeMarcus Cousins.
CP.
He was they gave
I
bro.
feel
tell me,
a lot of
tell me
people
that
don't like
question.
CP, man.
I got a question. How many motherfuckers in the NBA don't flop?
But
That's true.
CP is like an actor when it comes to that shit. Like him, LeBron, it be a certain niggas.
They be
Joel
acting.
Embiid, them
acting.
niggas they be
They be acting, boy.
they be acting hella hard.
But I don't know. I think it's more like on court type shit though. Like he probably like
He a bugger on court. He's
that's-
a bug.
Patrick Beverly, he just talk shit like him. He just talk shit and talk shit.
Nah.
I feel you, but I don't
I feel
know,
like CP3
man. I heard
though.
CP3.
That's the
I heard
reason why
somebody
he
really
pushed
like
it.
that nigga.
That's the reason why he pushed the shit out of CP3.
And
Like,
then my boy and
yeah, the nigga threw them hands at his ass. Like,
and Brandon, yo, like, how you gonna hit OG?
Yeah.
Like, you gonna hit Chris Paul?
He
Like, you know what I'm
stupid.
saying? He's like, 'cause Chris Paul probably be out there. Your mom's a hoe. Why they come back down? Chris Paul probably fucking crazy.
Wish your mom's a hoe.
Hey, but I'm happy he about to win the ring though, cause he be out there balling though, for real.
He do.
He do be really
Damn sure
balling
do
though.
be.
I like
Sure.
the boys to win though.
You like him?
Yeah, cause
like it?
Yeah.
I like them. It's them in
And
Atlanta.
wait,
Atlanta.
Techu, I like them boys over Atlanta and Giannis in there.
To be honest, you think Trey Young gonna come back?
Yeah, he gonna play
They
tonight.
don't play.
Oh, he gonna play tonight?
He gonna play tonight.
We gonna get Trey Young and CP. I think that's gonna be a nice little point guard matchup right
Yeah,
there.
that would be a
That's
nice
gonna be a
little
nice
matchup.
point guard matchup. But
That
you
boy
would
Devin
be like-
Booker is a monster though.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
If he's the next
He
Kobe.
is. The way
Is he the next
the way
I don't know about next
he
coach, but he be what?
the way he
That
move,
motherfucker shoot the lights out too.
the way he move, yeah, he'll pull him. He'll pull him. But that midi, he got the
That
midi.
midi. Ooh, that bitch is
That midi.
That
That's
bitch.
what kind
For
of
those who don't know, Devin Booker has a mean ass mid range game. He scored like 12 points back to back off mid range. I'm talking about free throw line, shoot, free throw line, shoot.
Give
I'm
it to
talking
me.
about
Give it
shoot.
to me.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Like, and he coming down with high pick and roll, free throw line. Like
That shit.
that shit nasty. That shit nasty.
It's crazy seeing a lot of these young guys. Like I feel like I'm kind of getting old.
Yeah, we see the next generation come in.
And then know what to be for real. Off topic, sorry, get my bad. But this is going on. Feeling old. My little brother did not know who Lil B was.
He did not.
He did not know what Bass God. Oh, come on! I was like, damn.
I mean, shit. He ain't had no long, luxurious career as a rap artist.
He did, but he was like an internet guy.
He was horrible though.
He was, but he was like.
Bitch, I got one felony. Come on, bro. Nobody listening to that shit 10 years later.
Nobody, you ain't lying. Nobody gonna listen to that.
Cause damn, that shit crazy.
It was.
Cause it be
There ain't
niggas
no
like
kiss me
him.
through the phone.
Yeah, I'm about to say it be niggas like him, and then it be like niggas like Soulja Boy that's like really out this bitch thriving in a whole other generation. And he made the little TikTok shit, whatever. I ain't look at the verses, so I don't know about him and Bow Wow. But
Yeah,
I don't know about that shit.
But I see
You
you. I
watched
was
it?
like, they got a verses.
Nah, I ain't.
You
I
watched
looked at
it?
it for like maybe 5 minutes.
I ain't watch it at all.
Yeah,
But the shit funny, cause
I'm like, Bow Wow,
Soulja. Yeah.
where this come from?
Big Draco.
Big Draco.
What is it?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that shit crazy. How nigga Lee B died off after a few months, and then Soulja, this bitch, 10 years later, thriving.
Soulja Boy had albums.
Lil B was out for a couple years.
Man, Soulja Boy had albums. Lil B had mixtapes.
Yeah, that's true. But
That's the difference.
it's just like, damn.
Unless you making no ceilings,
Wait.
ain't nobody gonna remember your mixtape like that.
Hey, listen.
What?
No, boy, listen.
See?
Them are the
See?
hardest mixtapes.
See?
What?
Told you.
What mixtape?
Nah, fuck that.
I didn't
Sorry
hear-
for the
I didn't
wait.
hear what he
Sorry
said.
for the wait.
Oh, y'all talking about Wayne?
Yeah.
Ooh.
We all talking.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
wondering.
we all talking.
I thought you started talking about. I thought
No
you was talking about the
selling.
Soulja Boy mixtape. I'm
Nah.
like, what Soulja Boy mixtape got the
I
board like
know-
that?
I know-
I didn't even hear that bitch.
Nah, it's just, I know a couple Soulja Boy songs. You know, listen.
I mean, Soulja Boy, he did his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, but
Man, yeah, though. But
he did his thing. He did.
motherfucking
Get
basketball.
Get the Soulja game.
The Soulja game.
Yep.
Yep, wow.
Well, everybody doing that good on their dance.
You ain't lying.
What about the Pretty Boy Swag? Y'all ever listen to that one?
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
that.
I heard that. Yeah.
That my shit right there.
Oh wait, I think
Don't make me have to sing it.
did he? No, I know the song. I'm trying to see if he was performing or was Bow Wow performing. When I was watching my verses, because you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be on that verse and nigga looking ass. Nah, I was watching. I don't know if it was Bow Wow or if it was Soulja Boy on that. I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie. I just seen it and I was like, it's on. Oh, let me look at it. Let me see what. Crazy.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn, them boys really up there. Like, I'm looking at the scenery. I'm like, they really doing it. Like, they on verses. Oh, all right, cool. I'm finna go back to the game.
Speaking of
I'm about
sports,
to go beat.
motherfucking Javante Davis. Javante
Ooh.
Tank Davis.
Yeah, I heard that.
Knockout. Got that boy knockout
He
against
did.
Marco Barrios. Barrios.
Cheerios.
Cheerios.
With a little
Cheerio.
finger on them things.
So check my
Yeah.
this shit was funny because they got a little clip where Floyd was telling Javante in the 8th round, "Boy, you losing this fight."
Oh, is that what he was saying?
He was like they got him up on the scorecard, so you got to do something. And Tank was like, he was looking like he didn't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
And then that following
Yeah, I
round,
know
he
how
came
to-
and dropped his ass.
Yeah.
He came and bodied his ass. I was
He
like,
did.
okay, that's what I'm
He did.
fucking talking about.
Flo was like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know the nigga ain't gonna lie to you, right? I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, oh, whatever he said, he on some real shit.
He was telling that
And
nigga,
then
hey,
his coach was
listen,
trying to tell him, I was like, what
you
the
down,
fuck
man.
is
You
that?
down on this scorecard. I like how that boy was like, oh, I gotta come out that
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah,
Ha,
he did.
ha. He dropped that boy. That boy was like, oh, I like the body. Oh, that boy got a boo boo now. That boy got a boo boo now, man. Hey, that shit funny.
Oh.
Hey, he was funny on that little the little fight interview, not the post game, but the pre fight interview.
Yeah.
When they be sitting there and talking to each other, my boy was like, "I'm an Aztec warrior." Everybody started laughing. I was like, "The hell is that?" Hey, no disrespect, but that shit was funny as fuck.
Hey, that boy said, hey, look, man.
What the hell is an Aztec
Look,
warrior?
man, that's why we need to do.
Elastic warrior.
Yeah, that boy. You don't know who the Aztec people are?
I know who the Aztec people are.
Oh,
So you know that's a warrior.
that's what I'm saying. So
You don't?
I know of Aztec people.
So So you ain't really know. You don't really know about them people. Man. You should know them.
Bruh.
That's American history.
Wait.
Well, not our American history.
Wait. Put 2 and 2 together.
I know of the Aztec people, but like.
So then, what do you think an Aztec warrior consists of?
I thought that was just something he came up with. I mean.
Oh, that's some real shit. Like the boys was. He like, oh shit.
We wanna just go rush over that. I couldn't let that go, bro.
That's crazy. I thought you knew what the Aztec warrior was. He like, nah. Hey, you should look at the boys though. You know, it was like that. It was Hank doing their thing.
Yeah. They build pyramids.
Yeah. Hey man, we also. Hey, listen, we're gonna have a new intro in this bitch also, man. That's some shit we need to bring up too, man. We're gonna have a new intro in this bitch.
I ain't wearing no shirt.
We're about to come out with a real one. You get what I'm saying? You know, we stay in the lab cooking something up.
We got some shit for y'all, man. Just know, we got a new intro. We got all new a lot, man. We finna do the bit. We finna do this.
I ain't gonna have no shirt on.
He gonna have a shirt on.
Listen.
Shit,
I'm gonna have a shirt on. You talking about you gonna have a shirt on? Listen, man, y'all better strap in. I'm telling you, because when this shit take off, it's here. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all. Remember that.
Remember
when this shit take off, bam.
Yeah, I'm taking my shirt off.
I feel you. I'm taking. Hey, take off. Hey,
hide your bitch.
I think I said that too. Straight up.
I get any bitch out there. I'm confident.
Straight like that. I'm taking it off. T-shirts off. Yeah. Look, he do it. He already do it.
Hell yeah.
Toes out, hoes out.
I like that. I don't often have my toes out, but as I got older, you know, I started wearing my toes out.
I started wearing my toes out. You get what I'm saying? Hey, speaking of toes out, I heard the Orange Crush thing was kind of like a little bad.
It was raining and shit. And plus, I had to work, so I don't know.
I don't know.
I wanted to go.
We was gonna go out there. I heard they had a dress code and all.
I don't know. We ain't go out there.
Hey, we need to go to the motherfucking lake.
Nah, what we is going is to motherfucking Atlanta. That's where we motherfucking going.
Hey, we is. Man,
that's where we motherfucking
we should have, you know,
old podcast.
We gonna have to let y'all know.
In the leather.
We got to block that bitch, the car ride and everything. We gonna be in that bitch lit.
Hey, them boys better watch that shit, boy. Podcast
in
Atlanta, boy. Let's
go. Hey yo, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But I got the whole snow on the bluff mentality. Look. No matter what happened, keep that motherfucker rolling. Keep that motherfucker rolling. That's all I know.
That's all we know.
Trail comes, keep that motherfucker rolling.
Let's go. Hey man,
see somebody out there? Keep that motherfucker rolling. That's all I know.
For all y'all in Atlanta, man. You know what? Drop a comment. Let us know what's gonna be popping that weekend. We going to what weekend?
It's gonna be the 27th, the 27th, the 28th, and the 29th. Bam.
And let me know what the best restaurant at. You feel me?
Let's go.
I need to know where to eat, man.
Cause my dog really gonna challenge the chef.
Hey, what are you playing? I just might.
And I'm betting on it.
I just might.
We gonna tell him he make his best dish. My dog make his best dish, and we gonna do this. We do this. But listen though,
and we gonna be the judges for on them.
We the judges.
Easy dub.
That's it, nigga.
Easy dub. Let's go.
My dog shit was better than your shit.
Easy dub, bro. Easy.
Hell yeah. Come in the strip club. Shit. Let us know, cause we going that bitch. Hey. You know you like ass and titties.
Ass and titties.
Hey,
ass and titties. Makes ass. Hey, you remember G5?
Hey, but G5 was lit.
Well, she went high as hell, didn't it?
Hey, listen, bro. How old we was at G5?
I don't know.
We had to be
like 17, 18,
something like that, bro. We was in there.
I wasn't that young. I wasn't that many.
I think so.
Like 18, 19.
How about
No. You remember? Wait. No. I wasn't even 18.
Yeah, you are.
Cause I couldn't get in the first club.
You couldn't. I remember we had to leave that one. Yeah, I do remember that one. So you ain't nobody year older, so you was like 19. Something like that. Had to be. I really don't remember, to be honest.
But that's the only way it makes sense, though.
But yeah, that is true, though. He couldn't. Something was going on. We couldn't get to that person. And listen, we went to G5. And that was like my first real strip club, boy. I was like, yo,
Wait.
yo, man, I stood up the whole night, man. The whole night. I was like, but this shit
Live.
This shit live, but
Shit live.
this shit live. I'm like, okay, I'm fucking with the vibe. I stood up all night, but that shit okay. I just sat there. Hey, you little money out there, vibing. Nah, it's just like.
Which one of y'all niggas threw $2?
Should be $2. At that time, really, I was just had the little what's in the head, man. You know what I'm saying? They were coming for us. All
Listen.
that thing.
You know, I was on that. You know, I had a whole stack throwing one at a time.
Niggas threw $2.
You talking about $2? Now, you know what I'm saying? We had that money, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Nigga had a
I ain't going to pay nobody rent or their college tuition.
either.
You get what I'm saying? I ain't
But the
doing
bitches see
that.
the money, they get to shaking more.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So they can't do a little something. Nah, I'd be a little uncomfortable with it. You know what I'm saying?
But look though. I don't care what nobody say though. I don't care what nobody say. For all the strippers out there, make sure you got permission to dance. Because if he don't tip you after you dance and you just dancing, he ain't ask for that.
Hey,
Yeah, don't just come up on me dancing and shit and then expect me to tip you. No disrespect, like, yeah, that ain't little night, but listen,
And
don't
they
just,
was jumping.
yeah, don't just come up on me. I gotta grab you, acknowledge you. Don't just come up, shake your ass, and then expect me to tip while you shaking your ass. I ain't asked for this.
And,
About this.
and watch this. Is it me or is like every stripper booty cold?
Cold.
They ass is
That
cold.
nigga said they, you know, now that I think about
I mean,
it,
because
I
they
don't
be
even
having,
know.
I mean, they be
Why
having
you
ass
gonna pay
niggas,
attention now?
and they got the AC blowing
Good shit.
because this
I'm
drunk ass nigga is dressed like motherfucking hot, so they gotta keep it blowing.
Watch
The
this.
hoes half naked.
I bet you pay attention to it now.
Yeah, I
I'm
probably.
like, oh, she cold. This is not room temperature.
I wonder if they be cold enough.
So, do you smack that ass or do you smack and grab that ass?
You gotta smack it with the dollar.
Yeah, it depends on the vibe, you know. You smack, you know what I'm saying? You smack and grab, you know what I'm saying?
So I got a question.
That's your shit. That's his move. That's his go-to move, boy. You know, you shaking that ass, boy, that boy get into it, that boy say, hey. Hey, listen, but I remember one time we went to a New Year's Eve party. And it was me, him, and our cousin Philly. So it was my best friend New Year's Eve party. This shit was funny.
Wait.
Huh?
Oh yeah, wait. Was I there?
Nah, you. So the shit was funny. So it was us. So you know we was out that bitch hanging. Some hoes they was in that bitch hanging. So a chick had got up on a chair and started shaking that ass. So my boy got excited. Hey, my boy got excited. This shit was so funny. Cause she was just shaking that ass. Everybody like, oh, my boy got up on it, started smacking. They was like, no. My boy was like, no. My boy was like, no.
I was like, damn,
Don't smack it. She's shaking that bitch. I'm like,
I didn't think
nah,
so.
she was just like, nah.
She was just hanging, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean,
She living your best life, huh?
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. But out there, I was busy, but that shit was
and then, you know,
hilarious.
it was, I don't know if I might have came back from something. I don't know what it was, but I was just coming back, and it was like, it was there. And so I was just like,
Like, she was on the chair, she was shaking her. What was that? Like, no. Hey, that shit was funny.
man.
Yeah.
Get him in, man. You know what I'm saying?
But
Oh, like and subscribe.
I said that
Hey,
shit.
I know.
You gotta let them know, man.
I know,
shit.
bro. Everybody role is switched up today, boy. Shut your ugly ass up now. Like and subscribe, my
Hey,
niggas.
comment and
Do it
like
for
who
me.
better. Who look
Do it for
better.
me.
Come on.
Comment and like who look better.
Come on, man.
Comment and like who look better.
Come on, man. Hey, come on, man.
Come on now. Alright.
Come on,
But man,
look at that.
we gon' roll up out of here, man. We finna get the fuck up out of here.
Yo.
It's your boy Major Woo.
Yo, it's your boy Be Real.
Keep trying to Don.
And this is Blazing Topics.
Coming at you live from the 305 to the 904. From the 904 to the 305. We live.
Hey.